Alright, so in this video, I want to show you guys a couple things. One, I bought 2 storage units today, one over there and one over here, right? Bought them from storagetreasures.com, guys, and one thing that I look for is what type of boxes do they have, right? What type of boxes do they have? And if you look, these are moving company boxes. So they've got a few down there as well. So one thing that you always want to look for is what kind of boxes did they store the stuff in, because if they paid a company to move them in here and also paid for boxes, that's pretty much expendable income, right? They may have, you know, a little more skin in the game. So if you look over here, you see all those same boxes, guys. So when you're buying storage units, pay attention to the boxes. Now, another tip too is also not 100% of the time, but look for fast food restaurant boxes. If it's got a bunch of Wendy's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, fast food restaurant boxes, it may be a storage unit that I want to stay away from, because, you know, nothing wrong with working for those companies, but I want to find treasure and I want people to have a lot of money. And so there's always pay attention to the type of boxes, and may paint a story when you buy the storage unit. So in this case, they're moving boxes, a moving company. And that's just one of those things that I want to, I'm more interested if you spent $500 or $600 for people to come pick your stuff up and move it for you. If you spent that kind of money, then I'm definitely interested, because that means before they even paid any rent, they spent money to get it in here. Pay attention to the boxes. Find out what are they storing their stuff in. Is it really expensive totes, moving company boxes, or is it, you know, it looks like they just kind of got Taco Bell or McDonald's boxes in here. So look for that. Put yourself in the best position to win. Profiling is really important. Now, this is a really important tip, guys. So long story short, I bought 2 storage units. You can see here, this is one of them that I bought, right? And this is another one that I bought right over here. Okay, so I bought these 2 storage units. So it's really important when you buy storage units online that you pay attention, okay? Same facility, of course. Now, if you'll notice one thing, look at that box right there, Emerald City Moving and Storage. And you go over here, and it says Emerald City Moving and Storage, right? Here's why it's important when it comes to looking at the photos and actually looking at them. Had I not noticed that they were the same boxes, I probably would not have bought this unit because it didn't profile really nicely. But since they're the same boxes, I put 2 and 2 together, and it's from the same individual who owned the unit, okay? So you always want to buy both units, or even sometimes 3 units that are owned by the same person. Because you don't want half the stuff, you don't want to buy half the stuff and then find out that they have another unit that you missed on that could have the other half of the stuff, right? So you always want to buy pretty much all the units from the same person, in my opinion. And one way you can do this is profile the unit, see if there's like items or like boxes, or you can call the facility if you have a question, and a lot of times they'll divulge that information and tell you that there's one person losing both units, because some online sites will not have the person losing the unit, so you won't know unless you profile. Now, when you go to live auctions, this was an online purchase on storagetreasures.com, but when you go to live auctions, 9 times out of 10 they'll let you know this unit, that unit, and that unit is owned by the same person, so you know bidding on it that you need to buy all 3 units. Or you can ask the auctioneer and they'll tell you if the person owns multiple units at that facility going up for auction. All right, so that's a really important tip, guys. Pay attention to the type of boxes and the type of items to paint the picture so you don't miss. Because if I would have bought that one and not this one, this unit could have had stuff like cords and different things that unit didn't have, and vice versa. So you don't want to miss out on items just because you didn't purchase both units. All right, that being said, thanks so much for watching, and continue to watch these videos.